So, hello. This is going to be my story video. I'm already 22 seconds in. This is, well, of course, let me introduce myself. This is Man100 here. And today I come to you with a bow tie. This is what this is, a tie tied into a bow tie. These are my grandfather's clothes. And today, well, I like it. I want to tell a story. Something that didn't happen that long ago at my school. It's something that I'm not sure if a lot of people dealt with. It's a school story, yeah, but it's actually interesting. So listen. Okay, it's going to start off with a question towards you. Have you ever had a kid in your classroom do something weird and the teacher does nothing, like literally nothing at all? I will grant her that she was like looking at her phone a lot. She was like this. But even still, has that ever happened? Because in my school it did, and oh boy, you would want to hear this. Right then. So here's how it starts. It's Spanish class. My first class is Spanish class. By the way, I don't like the school. The school has some problems. But basically it was Spanish class. It's 8 in the morning till like 9:20. So I get there, I sit down, and everything's all right. And then there's this kid. I'm not going to say the school's nor the kid's name out of respect. You know, I can't expose their identity. But what happened is basically, is that I sit down, and this kid is known to be very obnoxious. And pretty much all the kids there are obnoxious. Oh, let me tell you, this is 11th grade. So everybody's pretty much like 15 to like 16 or 17, right? So nobody's like a 14 or 12-year old, like, but everybody is so loud. And so there's this kid, he literally just goes right up to the front of the classroom, and he takes his pants down. But I mean, literally, all the way down, butt naked. He's butt naked. And I pull off this. I do that because I'm like, well, what the hell is this? I'm like, well, what is going on? Why is this kid doing this? And well, okay, I know him, and he does like some stupid stuff. But I'm like, oh god, I'm like, not this again. Just cats fighting. Would you quiet down? I'm filming a video. Again. So I'm like, what the hell? And you know what the teacher does? The teacher just stays there. She's like this. She's like, and I'm like, hello, are you going to notice? Are you going to notice this freaking kid over here pulling down his pants? Oh, I stepped on a board. Pulling down his pants and showing his butt to everybody. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody cares about it. But everybody's like facing the class, like facing, front, looking at the whiteboard, and there's this kid doing this. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? And the teacher just doesn't notice. I didn't tell the teacher, but I mean, honestly, she should have noticed. And I'm pretty sure because of the noise, she would have noticed, but she literally just didn't care or look up. Right? So I moved some seats down, and then he does it again. Except he doesn't like do it at the front. No, he pulls his pants down right next to a girl's face. Right next down to a girl's face, like literally. I'm like, oh, what the? And because I like see like the girl's face out of the corner of my eye going like this, like, and then I look, and that's why. And I'm like, what the hell, man? What the hell kind of thing or whatever is this kid doing? Is this kid doing to where he's literally just pulling down his pants? Nobody cares. The teacher doesn't care. Everybody's like, oh yeah, whatever. That's your take. Like, no. It's like disgusting and really uncomfortable to be around with. Now, I will say this. At this school, I have no friends. I have zero. The reason why is because everybody is pretty much like that. They all do very obnoxious, loud, and stuff. Like, let me tell you, they kiss each other. They smack each other on the butt because it's a funny joke apparently. But it's really just done so much to where it's like, oh, it's not funny, and it's like really like what the hell. And so in the school, there's of course kindergarten. And not even the children in the kindergarten will do something this stupid. Not even they will do that. You know why? Because they're more well behaved than. Okay, now let's get this straight. You remember what I said earlier about 11th grade? This is not a kid. This is not like, oh, a 12-year-old, nothing. No, this is a grown up adolescent, probably like 16 or 17, like soon going to be 18, doing this kind of stuff in a classroom, and the teacher's just like, oh. But let me tell you this about the teacher. Whenever I like do something wrong, and wrong as in like, oh, I missed like a homework assignment or something like that, then she calls out my attention, and I can understand that. But do you know how she does it? She tells it to like pretty much everybody, because she like stops the class and yells it to me. She like stops the class and she's like, "Where's your homework?" And I'm like, well, I didn't make it. And she like does that. And I'm think that, that's quite bad. Like if you want to tell me that I have something missing, tell me that like apart. But then all of a sudden there's this kid over here pulling down his pants, like, I don't know, this is a strip club or something. And she's like too busy on her phone to say something and stop him. But she's not so busy to where she can, all of a sudden me, like, I'm quiet. Throughout all of the classes, I'm quiet. I'm like the most silent kid in that class. And yet she calls out my attention in that sort of way, simply because I missed some homework. Yet she won't do the same for for the dude over here pulling down his pants right next to a girl's face. And so I'm like, wow, what the hell is this? What the heck? I'm stepping on this. Oh my, there's like this board. I just moved it out the way. But basically, anyways, yeah. And I'm just like, I'm over here like, this teacher really just doesn't, like, care at all. Yet she will care about my homework so much that she will call out my attention. Yet she won't do the same for everybody else. For, the kid pulling down his pants. And then here's where the problem starts. Because one dude does it, and then the other dude does it. Like, I literally just saw, it's another kid, well, dude, because he's not a kid, teenager. He literally just goes ahead and, boom, does the same thing. And I'm like, does the teacher, like, not care at all? Like, they pay her to care, yet she just won't. She's, like, there in the corner, like, right on her phone. Yeah, all of a sudden, I, like, have, like, some homework missing, and she's like, oh, you come over here. Where's the homework at? Where's it at? She's, like, so loud. Everybody's, like, and, like, I'm like, well, I don't have it done yet. Yet a kid pulls down his pants and shows his butt to everybody, and she's like, oh, I really can't care about that. I really can't do anything about that. Not even like say something. Not even yell. Not even send him to the freaking principal's office. But then you know what the problem is about this school? It's the fact that the faculty is not good. It is not good at all. Because sometimes some parents, they ask for like tutoring. Like, yeah, could I like get like my son like some extra lessons and that? And they're like, okay, we'll talk about that. And they like tell you, oh, we are going to give you a call. And then they never give that call. They don't do things. They say that they're going to do this, and then they don't do it. I like go to the office and I'm like, hey, this kid is doing this and that, and it's like really annoying and really disgusting. And the faculty, it's like this faculty member, she's like over there at her desk, and she's like, all right, we already know, we'll deal with it. And I'm like, well, what the heck? Yeah, like whenever I'm like in some problem or whatever, then they're all of a sudden like, you mister, come over here. Oh my god. I'm going to leave that in there. Yeah. This video is almost now 9 minutes long, but basically just following up, that's what it is like. This school has many problems. The bathrooms, okay, near this school, there is a gasoline station. And at the gasoline station, there's like this group of adults that drink, all right? But you want to know something? You want to know something about this gasoline station? Is that it has a bathroom, one of those bathrooms that's on the outside. Yet I went in there, and that bathroom is the cleanest bathroom that I've seen, I think, at a gas station. Well, I've seen some others, but this gasoline station has such a clean bathroom for like the people who use it. Yet, like in a school where everybody's like sober and that, the bathroom is like I see a lot of times it gets closed down. I'm getting cleaned up because they literally piss and they don't flush the toilet. Like that's so disgusting. You just literally walk in there and it just smells like piss and crap and disgusting. And so it's like, oh, what the heck is this school even? And it's, just filled with a lot of problems. I have a sister, she's on vacation right now. And I asked her, because she works as an English teacher at a school, I asked her, hey sis, would any of the kids at your school do this and that? And she looks at me, she's like, no. And she's like so weirded out by this because it's weird. Literally is. Like the faculty, like the kids, they do that kind of stuff. So they must have like some access to like R-rated videos or whatever. I don't know why they're doing it. They're not like autistic or anything. They just literally do it because they think it's funny, and it's literally not. Like not even the kids in fourth or second grade do this kind of crap. And so literally, like I'm pretty sure this is the only school where this happens at this kind of level. Because I used to be at another school before. And if the kids that are at the school now were to be in that other school that I was, if they were to try and do that, even if they so much as wrote on the wall a bit, they would immediately get sent down to the principal's office and maybe suspended. And if they did something like that, they could get expelled. They could well enough get expelled because it's really disgusting and just like, what's the word, like just uncomfortable having to like be in a classroom and be around with very loud people who then proceed to show their butts to everybody, like literally just pull down, and they kiss each other on the face because apparently that's a joke, and they like literally they come up behind each other and they smack each other on the butt. They haven't done that to me though, granted, or else I would hit them right in the jugular. I would yeah. But basically they do that to each other, and so I basically just don't have friends because I know to keep away from people that will do that kind of stuff. I don't want to be associated with people who smack each other on the butt like that, who kiss each other like that, and that who then go to the front of the classroom, pull down their pants, and then some other dude proceeds to do the same thing. Like it's disgusting and repulsive. So that's the story that I wanted to tell about my school. This video is 13 minutes long. It's coming to an end. Let me see, what time is it? Oh, by the way, I do have a pocket watch. So it is somewhere around 7 right now. Can you hear it tick? Well, basically, yeah, that's the story that I wanted to tell and share with everybody. Hopefully, a lot of people see this, and I would like to know. Leave in the comment section, if you're going to leave a comment, leave me in the comment section the weirdest slash strangest slash most repulsive thing that somebody has done in your school. Because if something like this happens in my school, then there's probably a bunch of other schools out there in America and throughout the world that have situations like this where stuff like that just happens. You tell me those stories and I will read them. I will pull them up, I will print them, read them up in a piece of paper, and I will tell them. And also I have another story of something else disturbing that happened. Well, not disturbing, but like disgusting, like what the heck? Like what the heck is that dude doing? Oh my, yeah, that kind of stuff. So I hope that you like this video, and if you do, of course, like the video, share it, and of course, this being a new channel, subscribe please, because it really helps. I want this channel to grow. I want to get to 1,000,000, but first I have to start off, like getting 100, then 1,000. So in order to do that, if you want me to make more videos like this and make even more, because the more that I make, the more I can do, and then the more I can show, then please subscribe and see you later. This is Man100 here. Goodbye.